Welcome back. The things in Ukraine sooner or later will become really bad. Kherson is going to be a very decisive and bloody battle, whoever comes out of it. The Russians in the last few days or even more are evacuating the civilians from Kherson. They are fortifying the whole site, and the Ukrainians are advancing in that direction. Believed to be around about 30,000, 40,000 men. And like all the Ukrainian incursions, there's going to be a lot of human lives lost from their side. Because NATO says you must do this because there's the midterm elections for Biden, and they need a propaganda winning them situation to justify the West to continue with this proxy war. And the thing is, sooner or later there's going to happen a false flag incident, because in Kherson there is a hydroelectric dam. If they get blowed up, round about goddamn many small towns and villages will be flooded, and even the city of Kherson as well. It will end up underwater with a loss of human lives. Obviously the Russians have already, for the part on the Kherson side, moved the civilians out, even for this motive as well as having a more free-handed operation field when it comes to the military conflict to encounter the enemy. Obviously both sides are going to accuse each other of saying this bridge was blown up by that and that and that, and therefore all hell breaks loose. The Russians have no advantage of blowing up a bridge, Kherson, which territory is a part of Russia, and these people who live in Kherson, they are ethnic minority Russians. They voted for the referendum, and they said yes, they want to join. Therefore, it may seem harsh, this martial law from the Russians and this operations which are going to occur around it, is to protect them in a certain way. And you've got to see it from that point of view as well. But probably the Ukrainians have some type of a nuke or some type of dirty bomb. There has been 2 episodes. The Russians encounter evidence of this, and the most frightening thing is American HIMARS missiles for sure are going to be used, and they're going to be used against civilian targets as usual, like the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station, which I mentioned some time ago. Another attack was foiled and was destroyed, but this time round, if the Ukrainians start bombing or start launching these HIMARS missiles against this hydroelectric dam, it's going to cause a lot of damage. And these Zaporizhzhia nuclear power station, even if it's put on standby, the power station, the nuclear rods will melt down, dust will head for an explosion, because these fuel rods, they need water to cool them down. Otherwise, too high a temperature, it'll explode. And in instances like this, for Joe Biden and NATO, will be a good reason to join in the fight. Exploded this, it's to blame the Russians, and so on and so on. I think they've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and they're going to use it for political career for Joe Biden and Democratic Party and the warmongers of Washington, and for NATO to get joined in, because there's been military exercises on both sides exclusively using doomsday nuclear bombers. It's not a conventional military operation which both sides are doing. So they are preparing and practicing a scenario nuclear war. If that dam gets blown up, God knows what will happen. All hell will break loose. NATO and the West will be dragged into a bloody war which no one wants, and obviously someone will be making money. And in time, as we know society as it stands, socially, economically, it all collapse.